Last week on the Madden YouTube channel, we started to talk about quarterback abilities that are super slept on in Madden 23 and how to change your offensive scheme by utilizing Deadeye abilities. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to fix those golden ticket quarterbacks, turn them into something very, very useful. And I think that if we kind of take a look at the content I've dropped over the last couple weeks, you guys can make some choices that a lot of pro players aren't making out there and get some value out of your quarterbacks that maybe was a little bit unrealized. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Here from the Madden YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the golden ticket quarterback stack that I think is kind of useful if you guys are trying to move on from Aaron Rodgers in this year's game. So the stack that I'm currently using today is going to be one in which we equip Pocket Deadeye, Roaming Deadeye, Pass Lead Elite, Fearless, and Hot Route Master. Now you're probably asking, where's Gunslinger? I do think that there is a little bit of a decision to be made here. Yesterday we did a video talking about the benefits of not using a velocity ability such as Pass Lead Elite or Set Feet Lead. This is something that is up to you, but there are benefits. We talked about things like better rack catch animations without a velocity ability, avoiding pick artists when your guy has 2 steps and you go to throw a ball down the field, how all of a sudden some of the deep out elite abilities are starting to light up when you don't have a velocity ability and you throw down the sideline. There's some benefits that, again, doesn't necessarily make it better, just makes it different when you don't use a velocity ability. So if you guys want to use Gunslinger instead of Pass Lead Elite today, make sure you go and watch yesterday's video on this. But as it pertains Pocket Deadeye, Roaming Deadeye, you might be asking, well, hey, you just talked last week about utilizing the long range Deadeye and how you can roll out, make crossbody throws, and make crazy throws on the run. The unfortunate reality with the golden ticket quarterbacks in this promo is that the quarterbacks do not get the top tier Deadeye abilities. If you actually were to go down and take a look, we do get high point Deadeye, we get things like no look Deadeye, but long range Deadeye is not available on this card like it would be an Ultimate Legend quarterback or that Aaron Rodgers item that dropped a couple weeks back. But there is a clear advantage to utilizing the athleticism of a golden ticket style quarterback like Zach Wilson for the purpose of scrambling with that 95 speed, crazy agility, 99 excel. He's going to feel significantly faster than, say, a Aaron Rodgers type card. This is one of those give or take situations where maybe, just maybe, you decide to do this. Maybe if not, you use John Elway and you build a stack that is more to your liking, but this is what we're going to be doing here today. So let's show you guys how to work this particular stack here in Madden 23. Now, the first thing I'm going to ask you guys is, who remembers the roaming Deadeye glitch of a couple years back?
We all do.
Well, if you don't remember it, I'm going to refresh you guys on this here. But basically what this is this is a tactic that you guys will utilize where you're going to release the right trigger while running out in the flat on a scramble because of the verbiage of the roaming Deadeye, which basically says that you need to be standing outside the pocket. Really what this means is that you just can't be scrambling or holding the sprint button with your quarterback. By releasing the right trigger as you roll out, the act of doing that convinces the game that you are not actually scrambling and that your quarterback's feet are set, thus activating the Deadeye condition of being outside the pocket with your feet set. So let's go ahead and show you exactly what I mean right here. This is how we can work this on the run against, like, say, for instance, the spinner meta. So right here, I know that I've got Randy Moss one-on-one on the backside. I've got a pretty heavy blitz coming, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a little rollout play action. I'm going to release the turbo button. You see right there, we get an on-the-run Deadeye in perfect stride. Again, the Deadeye abilities seem to really show up in a big way when you guys are trying to beat man coverage, because it just feels like you get more catch and traffic as well. So again, all you really have to do, snap the ball, get into your rollout. As soon as you see an open receiver, release the turbo button and throw it up. And you see right there, it says on the run Deadeye orange, gave us an out of range penalty. It was still perfect. Perfect ball in stride, 1 play touchdown. Super simple. So this is something that you guys could do with any rollout that you could possibly want to. I'll show you guys another example here where I'm going to go into my main offense, which is the single back bunch X Nasty, which you guys can find in its totality broken down on my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this over the top of a cover 4. So right here, for instance, I've got this cover 4 beater that I'm going to set up. I'm just going to roll out, get the cut block, release the turbo button, and you get a Deadeye perfect in stride rack animation for an easy game. Now again, you saw that we did get a really good rack animation, but if you guys missed yesterday's video on maybe no velocity abilities, you want a smoother, especially if you're trying to avoid deep out knockouts, you might consider no velocity ability. Again, just up to you, just things I want to give you guys to put in the back of your mind. So again, the roaming Deadeye is going to allow you to make all of these throws out on the run, maybe not in the way that a long range Deadeye would, but by stacking Pocket Deadeye and roaming Deadeye together, whether you're in the pocket and making these throws perfect downfield, or you want to roll out and set up a one-play touchdown, you're going to be just fine with this. Let's take, for instance, this play right here, PA X out cross. In our previous example, we had a cover 4 beater that I could easily get outside the pocket. But this time I'm going to go up against a cover 4 drop contain, which is going to confine me in the pocket, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to not really be able to prolong the play and make this one-play touchdown against this coverage. Now, thankfully, I've got a one-play touchdown against this out of my X nasty offense. So I'm just going to streak the A tight end, drop back, and utilize the benefits of my Pocket Deadeye to make a perfect throw to Megatron over the top, and we're out for a one-play touchdown against the cover 4 drop without having to leave the pocket. So this is why I utilize the Pocket Deadeye, is that this is going to allow me to make sure that every throw that I make from the pocket is perfect as well. And the thing that not a lot of players talk about is that you'll actually be able to make some check down throws with perfect accuracy as well. And that cannot be understated how important that is to be able to lead your guy upfield in the holes in zone underneath. You see right there how just a traditional up pass lead actually put my guy into a smooth rack animation in between a hook curl and a purple zone. So these are small things that make a huge difference when you're utilizing the Pocket Deadeye. It's not just deep throws from the pocket, it's every throw. I mean, and you guys know how important it is to be able to throw a perfectly accurate ball against the KO meta, whether it's zone or man, underneath against the blitz. It's really, really important. So whether you're beating a one-play touchdown over the top, or you're kind of confined to the pocket and need to make a check down, Pocket Deadeye is still very, very useful. Now, for those of you that don't want to run Pocket Deadeye and you just want a poor man's long range Deadeye, once again, I would strongly urge you guys to probably go with something more like the roaming Deadeye, because what that could do for you is it can at least give you the opportunity to set up your rollouts. Now right here, I've got this King Henry. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this double team. I'm able to do so. I roll out, I release the turbo button, and it's an absolute missile over the top for the one-play score. So again, if you guys are just looking to do some rollout stuff against, non-dollar blitz metas, then fine. You guys could just rock roaming for one. It's gonna be a poor man's long-range Deadeye for you. You'll be good to go. Again, just reminder that if you're trying to make a deep, deep throw from the pocket with roaming, you're not going to get the benefits of that because, again, you have to be outside the pocket. So when you use that, you're probably going to be more of a design rollout style player. Really, really important for you guys to understand. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, make sure that you guys hit the notification bell so you're notified of all the uploads here on the Madden YouTube channel. And if you guys want more, if you guys want my offense, my defense, how to install all these tips from the YouTube channel into a full scheme, head over to gridirongameplans.gg. $9.95 unlocks the entire website. Go check it out. Find out all the information you've been missing all year long and get yourself up to snuff before Madden 24. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.